So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham, he's having a hit! Oh, played through for the wide man.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Bellingham. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's the delivery. Great chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. That was a given. It always was.
Cavani really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Number 10,
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He has found the way through. The referee has given a corner. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. That'll be a throw-in. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Otto is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pedri.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cavani. Van Dijk does well to get it back. 15 minutes till half-time. That is a great pick-out.
Arsenal really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence.
He gets big! It's a goal! They are right back in business!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, smashing header! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Arsenal take the lead. Jorginho. Oh, he's found some space here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Brilliantly cut out. Cuadrado. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And there's the end of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Climbs up big! They've got to be quick to recover this. Odo gets it away. Sorlot. The most accurate pass. Madrid different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Pedri was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That's going to go a long way. Another throw-in. Haaland. He's had a shot. Really well taken goal. It's level again. What a match we have.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got 2 strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Di Maria. Cuadrado. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
In again, he's got full. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Just eases him off the ball. Pedri goes pelting down that left-hand side. Pinches it off him.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's intervened well there. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Short changes him with that pass. Pedri, he's picked his way through. Can he put it away? The last act of a game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.
Announcement. With the father of a boy.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
My thanks to Jim. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
as you can see, we are all set. The
match.
game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Oh, what a climb! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cafu spots it and intercepts. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Well, we expected better, and so did he. He's looking for the runner here. Not the most accurate pass. That's headed upfield. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Shifted upfield. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. And the pass is intercepted. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Bellingham is wide and looking to get onto this. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, that's clever. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Bellingham. Davis. Oh, perfectly measured that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
That is very well defended. Messi. Pedri. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Spread it left. Now he's off and running. And he cuts out the supply. Pedri. Spread out to the left. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bellingham. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not going to want to try, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Thank you for your cooperation.
How would you review the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Spread neatly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cafu. Here comes another cross. Keeper's dealt with that. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
The attendance for this
Smartly
match was
reclaimed.
72,306.
Now it's Forlan. Forlan is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's shifting through the gears. Messi! Sticks it away! It was bound to happen, destined to happen. A goal for the 500 man. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency.
And Batistuta! And here's Messi. Milan looking to pass their way through. Davis kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Haaland. Oh, the shot could be on. Messi! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Bellingham. Oh, great ball! Pedri!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Chance here to counter. Oh, he's onto this. Now it's Messi. Messi! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And that has put paid to that. And here's Haaland, played out wide. Messi
There will be 1 minute added
showing
time.
good feet.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but
And the finish! Oh, to the good. They have breathing space.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that will be it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of it. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Cruyff. Fernando Torres. Can he finish?
And he was there to get a vital touch. Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And Dijk can get it clear. Now this could tries a shot! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So, a breakthrough already. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's having a go! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
De Jong! And he's there to belt it away. Oh, he's found him in space. And now they can clear their lines. Cafu. And here's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Bellingham. And no, that was never going to make it. Pedri.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Kagawa. Van Dijk cuts it out. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cruyff. Bellingham. Might be danger here. Shapes to shoot! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Cafu. Nice bit of trickery. Cross from Cafu.
Has been indicated.
Van Bouten. He's tried one! He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Kagawa. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff. Substitution.
And we're off again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Beckham, who's set up 1 goal so far. Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's a decent clearance. Picked out Beckham! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's gone looking for safety. And that's a throw-in.
The attendance for this match was
Mendes did well to emerge with the ball.
70,987.
That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
And it's Messi. And he's picked out the run. Kagawa. Oh, this looks sharp. Haaland. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time... Great chance! That's another chance! No mistake! Right back in the game! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Coming on the field is number 7.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And the keeper's got it again. Aviati sends that a long way. Wilshere, Bellingham, and Dixon.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is
Bellingham.
And
number
again,
8,
they're pressing
De Bruyne.
effectively.
Got to be quick to recover this. Aviati clears. Into the last 5 minutes. Great ball, real chance! Oh, taken with style. They have stolen level at the last.
After 87
What about the
minutes,
pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no...
He's had a shot! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match every single time.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually, and that's not going to trouble anybody. And that is going out for a goal kick. Rummenigge. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Rummenigge, and he's found a way past. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's put paid to a promising move. Messi, oh, he couldn't quite make it. And it's Luis Suarez. He won't be happy with that one. He's played him through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Messi. Mateus! That was mighty close.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's half-time here. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are back on the way. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Luis Suarez. Schneider. Mateus. This is promising. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Cleared without complication. Seedorf. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
The attendance
Well,
for this
it's
match
signalling
was
to the opposition that they're setting themselves up
71,649.
for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Mateus does really well to win the ball there. No way through. And it's Messi. Pedri. And that's a good ball. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Messi is behind this one. Messi! Defending of the desperate variety. Seedorf. Rummenigge. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Schneider did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Messi. He is through here. He's had a shot!
Bellingham made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
And the keeper beats it away. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Mateus. And Mateus. Oh, the shot! And the shot! Oh, that is really good tenacity. All hands on deck for this one. A few ironic cheers tell the story. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Mateus. Oh, super find. So much time and space here.
Minutes has been indicated.
Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. And there goes the final whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Volunteers
Well,
for
a
each
decent
block.
draw, Peter,
Please
with a
report to
good
the
mix
staff
of
room
action
immediately.
and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can
everybody,
see, we
and
are
welcome
all
to
set.
today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. And reclaimed it in a trice.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real determined movement, whether he plays as a 10 or deeper.
Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Bellingham. Has a look and plays it forward. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Cruyff. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lahm. Mateus. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yaya Toure. Mbappe. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. Pedri. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Pedri is offering a wry smile there.
And here's Messi. Mbappe. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Pedri. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Casemiro. And it's Messi. And they've got a throw. Piqué. Seedorf. Lahm. Fiddles it through. And he cuts out the supply. And it's half-time here. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How would you review the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Drogba is flagged offside. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's gone forward. And that's really well manoeuvred. Cruyff. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Cruyff! It's loose. Oh, that's another chance. Now, who's going to be in for the pieces?
That's just playing it safe and simple. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Cruyff. And Cruyff! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Cruyff. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, well played. And he's there to belt it away. Pedri. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lahm cuts out the pass. Oh, he's Messi! And he's heaved it away. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Piqué promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's searching through. Cruyff. And the shot! No mistake! Finally the breakthrough.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So time for change.
Number
And this one has
14,
been on the cards for a little while.
Number
Clermont
17,
have penetrated for the first time.
Number 10.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward.
Number 8,
Now they need to hang on to it.
Bellingham. Coming on the field.
I thought it was going to
Number
happen then.
9,
How many more
Erling
chances
Haaland.
can they realistically
Number
expect
3,
now?
Ruben Diaz. Number 11, Neymar.
Well, he got
Number
rid because he
20,
was under pressure.
Griezmann.
Now it's
Number
Neymar.
30,
Chance here to counter.
minutes has
He
been
is
indicated.
through here. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the new... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And already we're underway here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cafu. Heads it! So I'm assuming, Jim, that Roberto Baggio will be given freedom of the park.
I would think so, because if you tie him to a position, I think you take away his natural instinct.
And it's not just that he is such a great player, but others seem to get better around him.
Yeah, because he can produce such huge moments with his dribbling ability, and I think that gives the rest of the team belief and that winning mentality. Might want to be careful there.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He is through here. Great chance! Goal! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cristiano Ronaldo, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. He's found a way through.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Bellingham puts his foot on the gas. Bellingham! Just swings wide.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Messi. And he's managed to get rid. Madrid are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Roberto Baggio. It's Baggio! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Roberto Baggio. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's quick to get it clear again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Moved on forwards, and it's Baggio. And it's half-time here. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Madrid go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 11, Bale.
There's the start of the second half.
Is number 21.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And here's Cruyff. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's a shade optimistic. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Vieira. Team still separated by the game's only goal.
The attendance for this match was 60,000.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Messi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game...
Just the goalkeeper hits one! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened? And the shot! This time, surely! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Ronaldo duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Can he spark a counter here? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, he's bustling through here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, smashing header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
And no, that is shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically...
And a header! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Substitution.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Mbappe.
Two added minutes has
Time
been
added
indicated.
on will be 2 minutes. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got away. He rises! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Madrid can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfect. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he can clear it away. Oh, nicely intercepted. The unmistakable Daniel van Bouten.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the t-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
Oh, he's got one mighty shot on him. I think it's true to say he once burst a ball. He gets big! Schneider gets rid without sophistication. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Van Bouten. Always onto this. Jordi Alba makes the interception. Vieira. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. And here's Suarez. Good read, needed to be. And that has left him in a heap. No foul, says the referee. That looks a good ball through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. Van Bouten, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, super ball. Pedri! And again! It's in! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Messi stood his ground strongly.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1. It's Luis Suarez! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it, he chose placement instead.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Madrid head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Luis Suarez!
he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
And yes, it's him again.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Cristiano
So, time for
Ronaldo.
changes on
Number
both sides,
22,
actually.
Schneider.
Bayer Leverkusen get
Number
themselves into the
17,
lead.
Listen, when it
Pedri.
comes to goals,
Coming
Peter,
on the
in this
field,
team, he's
number
always the number
9,
one contender, and he's done it again.
Haaland. Number
Ruben
8,
Diaz kept
Bellingham.
aware, and it is
Number
reclaimed
11,
easily.
Neymar. Substitution in progress.
Haaland. Can he finish? And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking
The
of an
attendance for
eye.
this match
Yeah,
was
they say that fortune favours the
72,306.
brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Oh, the invitation was received with such a...
It's Luis Suarez! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And they've got their lead back. He just absolutely speared that in.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Just about up to 75 minutes. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And that's gone loose. It's a great ball. Has a goal! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Cafu spots it and intercepts. Chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
In for a header! In he goes again! And that is wildly off target.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh no, what has happened here? He has found the way through. Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he was quick to react. Neymar.
There will be 5
Bellingham.
minutes added time.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aim forwards. And no, that was never going to make it.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Back into the middle. Decent hit! The last act of a game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to... It's Snyder! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Cross to the back post.
That's good defensive concentration.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Leroy Sané. He's one of the most fleet-footed players around.
Cristiano Ronaldo! It's oh, he's been caught napping. Cafu. Oh, what a climb! Superb goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! And another try! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Pedri. Always onto this. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They've scored! And they get themselves in front! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. Tchouaméni gets over and intercepts. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Snyder. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent hit! And he hits the net. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
So the lead now is... Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Van Dijk makes the interception. Half-time getting close now. Picked out brilliantly. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
There's the header. Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Oh, terrible pass. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Just to go... And Batistuta! It's in! And right on half-time, that is telling.
Well, we could be a little critical of that.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. So what a half, so many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2.
Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
There's the start of the second half. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Bale, Beckham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the counter is on. Well timed, excellent interception.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Tchouaméni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pass is just off target. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Schneider. And the shot! Good, strong hand by the keeper.
The attendance for this match was
Sane gets rid without sophistication. Cristiano Ronaldo! Saliba. Bale. And it's Beckham. And here's Batistuta. Now that's well seen too. Schneider. Check clears. Schneider. And here's Messi. Can he put it away? Beckham. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Beckham. Played out to the left flank.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
That has been cut short. Now it's Beckham. Now it's Sane. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pedri. Gently done. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having...
Shapes to shoot! He scores! And with that goal comes comfort.
The goal scorer!
That was a given. It always was.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
On the field, number 18.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Is number 42, Musiala.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And here's Batistuta. Beckham.
2 added minutes has been
cuts a
indicated.
frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and
Please turn your
certainty,
attention
as
to the
we've come to
screen
expect
for
from them.
information provided by the local police.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome
Hello,
to everybody who has
welcome
joined
to
us for this
today's match.
unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Great ball, and he's in here. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Fikayo Tomori could play an interesting role here, Peter. As a defender, he's unmatched when it comes to pace. One-on-ones, he usually comes out on top, even against quick opponents. But I also like the way he can drive the ball out of defence. He's got a very useful ability to be able to hit both flanks with great accuracy.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Pedri. First quarter of an hour gone. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Rafael Leao. Pedri. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way.
Rafael Leao! Just off target. Oh, and he's through the middle.
Nuno Mendes really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And we have our very first corner. Well, they put it back in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Quality ball. 30 minutes gone. Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Messi. Pedri. Tomori calmly anticipates. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for a corner. It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shapes to shoot! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Madrid have their third corner. And he's taking no chances there. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Rafael Leao. That's headed upfield.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Mbappe. And the break is on. That's good vision. Mbappe. He is through here. Van Dijk tries to clear. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Tomori gets across to intercept that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. De Jong closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, he's this time, surely! Nuno Mendes. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Well, they're definitely intent on winning it, and they've come close. Just wondering how many more chances they can have. One, maybe two, realistically.
That's a little off target. Just 5 minutes left. Modric can so cleverly bypass the press. De Jong. Now it's Messi.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That's that, the end. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. The end of the game. Reflections? Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Decent hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
That is good alertness. Pires will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Milan have it back and can go again. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Pedri. and claimed it back swiftly. Well, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pedri. Now it's Pedri.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And he's taking no chances there. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi is firing after that one. Well, there is a look that says it all. Shapes to shoot. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers. Approaching the half-hour mark. He's going to be disappointed with that. David Villa. Casemiro. Cristiano Ronaldo. Works it forward. That is a great pick out. Oh, well played. Bayer getting this one clear. Messi, he has found the way through. Perez. David Villa.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Pedri. Great defending, strong and determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nuno Mendes. He's through here. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Added time.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nicely weighted ball. Not the most accurate pass. And we've reached half-time. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Madrid come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. Messi! And again! It's in! AC Milan are all square. Batistuta at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Spread out to the left. Beckenbauer gets it clear.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for the run. He's had a hit! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Pedri. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And there's his chance to lead the count. And Batistuta! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And he was quick to react. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Messi. Cafu. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Perez. Chance to shoot, real chance! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
After 77
We knew what was
minutes,
coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Can he latch on to this? It's a goal kick.
Substitution in progress.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, that is... Great chance! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Now here's the mighty effort! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Substitutions taking place.
So here comes a substitution.
I think you have to admire his...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. He is through here. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, super find. Great, it's Ronaldinho! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Reclaimed it in a trice. Made into space out wide. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Short changes him with that pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's got tall. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Shapes to shoot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. He's tried one! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Davies brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
So it is still 0-0. Nicely intercepted. Schneider. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he was quick to react. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a hit! Well, that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. That is good alertness. Pedri. Oh no, this does not look good. Pedri. Guardiola. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And it's Davis. Oh, the shot could be on here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi! He's delivered all right!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So the first goal of the
There will
game.
be 3
Well, I think the
minutes
managers are
added
going to
time.
have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And that has put paid to that. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Madrid, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So off we go once more.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Messi, looking for options for movement. Cafu makes the interception.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's looking to set free a runner. Schneider. And it's Guardiola. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Forlan. Still just a single goal between the sides. Decent hit! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Corinthians are back in business. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The attendance
It's
for
a
this match
sharp
was
little ball here.
71,649.
Corinthians are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He's gone forward. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He can get that clear. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, this looks sharp. Davis going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Messi. Davis getting this one clear. He's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's intervened well there. De Jong. Climbs up big. In he goes again. Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Messi goes short. And it's Davis. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity,
There
Peter,
will be
for a
1 minute
late
added
steal
time.
here.
And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Seedorf. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Messi. Bellingham. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Shapes to shoot. Big moment. Massive goal.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. They're urging him to shoot. Gets his head to it. That's a half-decent try.
Seedorf did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
And it's Messi. Cafu. Over it comes. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Elise. He is through here.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Nice interception, well timed. And he's quick to get it clear again. Mbappe. He gets big. In he goes again. Has another goal. It's in. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
That's no fluke. It's what he was there for.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, that's ambitious. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Pedri. Seedorf. Looking for the run. He's got the shot away! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham. For Messi. Cafu. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Bellingham. That is ended up in no man's land.
Has been indicated.
And here's Messi. Bellingham. Cafu. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. Madrid head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Pedri. Coming on to replace him is number 19, Dembele. Substitution in progress.
Madrid get the ball rolling for the second period. And he was quick to react. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that's well spotted. Madrid come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Van Dijk can get it clear. It's gone for a throw-in. Neymar. Bellingham. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Kimmich. Seedorf. He is just caressing the ball. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. James. And it's Marquinhos. To Maldini. Balde. Olise is always looking to play quality balls. Well, played right into his path. That is a brilliant interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Olise.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Seedorf. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Neymar.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
At all times.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. White. Oh, full tilt down the right-hand side. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. But it is, could be danger here. Gatska Mendieta has twice been voted best midfielder in Europe, Jim.
Well, he likes to take command of everything from central midfield, Peter, but he's also got a great engine, which allows him to drive forward relentlessly. I think he's one of the great all-round midfielders of his generation.
Absolutely. Oh, great play! And he's straight offside. Costa Curta.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's played him through. And Messi! Goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out.
Chance and a header! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Davis. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Fernando Torres. Mendieta. Has a look and plays it forward. Gets his pass away. Messi. Real chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. De Jong. He's through here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Mendieta. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the hit! Marvellous goal!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Madrid take the lead.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Gaizka Mendieta. Oh, great ball! Davis. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Messi. Bastoni cuts out the pass. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have...
And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bruno Fernandes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And no, that was never going to make it. White.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Torres. He's found a way through. They've got to be quick to recover this. Gaizka Mendieta. White could try cutting inside here. Serginho. Well, the ball's gone astray, and he's had it nicked away. Beckham. It's Kimmich.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Serginho, well seen, saw that coming. He's in plenty of space here. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Substitution on the field, number 9, Fernando.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field, number 18.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Number 17.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Very much into the last knockings. Kimmich. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. All hands on deck for this one. Cleared away.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Belts one. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that.
And now, to all
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the manager's pumped here.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So we're up and running. That is good alertness. Oh, what a mistake!
They've got to make this nice and quick. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Messi. And the shot! Great strike! But the keeper's equal to it.
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became...
Real chance! It's in! There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Now it's Bellingham. It could be in. There's the shot! And he hits the net. And they're at it again in double quick time. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Pau Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Great defending, strong and determined. Lampard. Vinicius Junior. Lampard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham. Davis. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that's been won straight back. Nakata gets over and intercepts. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. There will be a throw-in. Casemiro. Mbappe. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's found the way through. And Messi! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, that was vital. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, that's ambitious. And for a moment, time stood still.
The attendance for this match was
Still no way through. The defending here
60,332.
is resolute. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
De Jong. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And no, that was never going to make it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players...
Mbappe! Yes! And they are cruising away. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's got space in the area! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Son Heung-min. Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter.
De Jong! Guardiola. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Well read, nice interception. De Jong is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And here's Owen. Davis. And the pass is intercepted. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Cristiano Ronaldo. That pass has been well intercepted. Ruben Dias. Cafu. And it's Messi. Stood up well to him there. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Celtic really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
And that is a little undercooked. And there's green grass ahead of him. Boys, and Owen! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Owen deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Bruno Fernandes. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's got a side of goal! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. That gets things going for the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Bruno Fernandes. Messi, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nuno Mendes. Son Heung-min. He's found a way through. Looking for the runner. Son Heung-min unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's a chance. Oh, surely that deserved better.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Son Heung-min. Has a look and has a go. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Son Heung-min is offering a wry smile there.
Celtic with the corner, they're first. And it's hoisted clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now.
72,306.
Bellingham, real chance here. That's a little off target. Shot could be on. Guardiola. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Bruno Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. Tries a shot! Neymar with the clearance. Back into the middle. It's come through and he's had a quick look. Goes in for the header! And another try! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. He's had it nicked away.
Celtic merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Conte. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He won't be happy with that one. But it's Owen. There's a sharp little ball here.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Added time.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. So Jim, how do you... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Just joining us, we are already underway. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
A look and plays it forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Spread neatly.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's had a shot! That has been knocked clear.
Well, someone I'm really looking forward to seeing is one of a kind, El Diego. The word legend is badly overused in our world, Peter, but he qualifies with room to spare. An absolute genius.
Just watching the guy play is... Oh no, what has happened here? It's a lovely, neat pass. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maradona, Batistuta. Van Dijk getting this one clear. That's the throw. Ah, he's given it away. Now it's Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's in on goal. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Can he get it through? Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham, and the shot! It's there! And that was his 20th goal for this team. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to...
He's got the shot away! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cafu. Chance for the header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Chance to shoot now. Cristiano Ronaldo! Brilliant save from Donnarumma. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
There will be 1
Neymar.
minute added time.
Saka. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Madrid are in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
The attendance for
Ronaldo
this match was
might just make this.
71,550.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Now the finish! Saka with the clearance. Pedri. The message is clear, none shall pass. Cristiano, and the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Madrid
Cristiano
have their
Ronaldo.
second corner now.
Number 8. Bellingham. Number 22. Bruno Fernandes. Number 21. Frenkie de Jong. Number 10. Messi.
Climbs up
Coming on
big!
field. Number 9.
Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Number 30. Gabi.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
17,
Well, the message they're sending out now
Number
is
11,
pretty loud and clear.
Neymar.
Let's grab a second goal
Substitution in
and
progress.
give ourselves an element of comfort.
Now it's Greek. Can he finish? No way through. Pedri. Nicely aimed pass.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Davis calmly anticipates. Griezmann, he's having a go! And one more try! Goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard.
And time is up. Madrid are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ball's gone out of play. That's a nicely measured pass. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Cafu, undoubtedly the centre of attention today. Another huge landmark reached. It is his 500th game for the team.
Well, what an amazing career he's had, Peter, and I'm sure this won't be the last significant landmark he'll surpass. I think when it comes to consistency, this guy has set the levels.
Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite slam the shot! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite. That is a brilliant interception. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Cristiano Ronaldo! That was probably asking just too much. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's tidy. There's the hit! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
15 minutes till half-time. Well-timed, excellent interception. Bellingham. Distributed tidily. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Half-time getting close now. Yamal. And that has put paid to that. And it's Eto'o. Now it's Pedri. Bruno Fernandes.
There will be one.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Eto'o. He's shifting through the gears here. And we've reached half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
To the screen right now for
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Pedri. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Mateus. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. De Jong. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Eto'o.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Out of play for a goal kick. And it's Eto'o. Davis calmly anticipates.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Eto'o. Oh, that's a key interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Back into the middle. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Swept in. Deftly away. It's a throw-in. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Barcelona finding their passes. And it's Eto'o. Pedri. Oh, what a chance to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ruben Dias gets rid without sophistication.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. This is the time you need that pace.
Madrid are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
In for a header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 25.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 8, Suarez. Substitution in
That's
progress.
been one straight back.
Barcelona probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Oh, lovely feeding is such a good mover. Davis delivers. Oh, what a touch! Shot a goal! Oh, it's gone in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
That's a really good execution, Peter, but you have to raise some serious questions about...
And we're done. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody, and
Without a
welcome
doubt, it
to
is the week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He won't be happy with that one. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a nicely measured pass. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Haaland. Bellingham kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen. Saw that coming. And it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That is a great pick out. And he's managed to get decent hits! There it is!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
He's found a way through. He's had it taken off him. Ruben Dias did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's gone loose. Aimed beyond the defence. And no, that was never going to make it. Half an hour played now. And here's Drogba. Real chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Haaland. Yamal, very much a man of this moment. Gets into some space. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He can run onto that. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's neat. Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Did he that because it had a decent chance of progressing?
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
There will be 1 minute added
Van
time.
Dijk gets good distance on it. And smartly reclaimed. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. So your views on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Madrid head in, having made the crucial breakthrough. And to that end, there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun. He's had a hit! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So the manager can make a change
Coming
for
on
the first time in the game
is
here.
Well, this
number
could be a bit of a
9,
nightmare scenario for the defence, as You're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he cuts out the supply. And here's Bellingham. Cafu. He's got two. He's got a goal. And they're back in front.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great
The
football.
attendance for this
That has
match
gone
was
down a treat.
72,306.
Madrid take the lead. Arsenal, he's gone for goal! And that has left him in a heap.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's picked out the run. Has a goal! He can get that clear.
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Big chance! It's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
De Jong. Drogba. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good
Added
from him.
minutes has been
This is the
indicated.
time you need that pace.
Now that's well seen too. There will be a throw-in. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted. And that will be it. Madrid are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty as we... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, we're on the way. He's looking to set free a runner. That's really well manoeuvred. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Big chance! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
So, a breakthrough already. Nuno Mendes goes searching with that cross. Ruben Dias clears it away. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Mbappe. Oh, well played.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Bruno Fernandes with the clearance. And here's Mbappe. Mendes picks it up out wide. Big header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, shooting chance! Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Neymar. Has a go! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Dixon. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Decent progress down the left. That's a throw. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, played through for the wide man. Caught offside that time. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's great chance! mistake! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
There will be 3
And
minutes
drive!
added time.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Bellingham. And it's Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Madrid are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No reported change to either side during the break. He's beaten the last man. Steaming on goalwards. Kimmich. And it's Davis. Davis. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Back. And the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Maldini calmly anticipates. Nuno Mendes. Now Mbappe. Seedorf. Mbappe. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, that's a key interception. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, super find. Oh, look at the space here. Great hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Kimmich. Madrid have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Dixon. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham. Oh, good ball. That's the end. Madrid can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business.